Welcome to the Mom Nurse Fashionista, baby, where I'll be talking all things nurse, mom life, fashion life, mostly mom life, nurse life, healthcare life, getting y'all on these remote jobs, getting y'all on these jobs to help y'all get off y'all feet, or maybe you want to stay on your feet, but you want something better. I got you. So listen, I know it's been so long. I know it's late, number one. Number two, I know I haven't been on here in so long. So, I hope y'all catch the replay or y'all come in and leave a comment. But I wanted to jump on this here video because it's been a good while and I need to find somewhere to prop it all up on. I think my tripod gonna be too high. So hey, how you doing? Happy holidays. I know it's been so long. Y'all, my 10-year-old was like, all you do is be posting them shorts, mama, and you need to post some content. And I was like, okay, girl, well, get me together, child. Get me all the way together. So life has been life, but life has actually been good. But I just been trying to stay focused on other things that I've been doing. So that's why, thank you. So that's why I haven't been on here, but I've been posting like if I have jobs or something like that, or if I come across like well, on my TikTok I post jobs, but I haven't posted jobs on there in a few weeks either, because I just been focusing on me, y'all, and I've been trying to, like, I don't know if y'all been watching my shorts videos on my TikTok. Follow me in the LPN's only private Facebook group, or on my LB Career Coaching on my LB Career Coaching. But yeah, I've been focusing a lot on myself, and not just myself, on y'all, because y'all still be finding me. I don't be posting my videos on here on YouTube, but y'all be still emailing the sister and reaching out to me, and y'all be needing my help. So I've been working with a lot of y'all. So yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Oh, that's such a cute name, Peppermint Tea. That's cute. Thank you, Jenna's Life. Merry Christmas to you too. Hey y'all, when y'all come in, y'all make sure y'all leave a like. Okay, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, so YouTube will keep pushing out my videos, so we can let everybody, not in just the States. I be having people like internationally trying to figure out how they can work. Thank you for the like. How they can work remotely. I gotta figure that out. So if you watching the replay, a lot of people from TikTok be finding me and they be wanting me to help them, but I have to figure out how to do that, because some places are not strict. They don't care where you located. Some places want you to be in the States. Thank you for the like. So anywho, yes, remote RN jobs. Listen, let me tell y'all something. First of all, it's so many remote jobs out here. I'm finding a lot of remote jobs for everybody. Like, I'm coming across, I guess that's why I've been doing so good, trying to tap my screen like TikTok. Oh, and I don't even know. Now, I need to go live on TikTok, but I don't even know about TikTok, like, live. One time I tried to go live over there, but my phone was acting up, so I need to try it over there. But that's funny. But yeah, a lot of people be I've been finding a lot of CNA and MA remote jobs, and then I had a lot of people reach out to me for random, like, in the healthcare field. Like, one lady was a respiratory therapist, and I literally, out of the blue, one day, I remember she emailed me and I found a job, like, so random. I've been finding jobs for pharmacy techs, for pharmacists, for social workers, for psychiatrists. Like, everybody can get a remote job, y'all. Like, everybody can get a remote job. Now, I know we need people in the hospitals and the facilities and all that stuff like that, but for people who need a remote job, I mean, why not? So I'm here to help you. And I'm not just to help you get a remote job. Like, I'm here to help you in whatever area, not just healthcare, but whatever area, child, that you're trying to, you're trying to get a better job. So anywho, RN, listen. So with RN, I be finding so many jobs. I'm working with a client right now that's an RN, and I've been finding so many jobs that's paying at the minimum. One of them I found $70,000, and I thought that was pretty low, because honestly, I be finding a lot of them at 90, starting at 90,000, and they don't require a lot of experience. Some of them require you to have to be certified, but a lot of them don't require you to have a certain a particular certification. They just want you to have a certain amount of years experience. So y'all better make sure y'all get these resumes in order. And I won't be able to do resume revamps anymore right now, but I will be able to do resume audits, where I go in and we do like a face-to-face on Google Meets or whatever on a computer, and we'll talk about not talk about, but I will discuss with you every single thing you need to do to change your resume, and I make sure you understand it, and I give you a template. Like, I hook you all the way up. You just pretty much do the part of filling everything in, but I tell you what to put there. So I do offer resume audits, so I can help you get this remote job. So I came across, the reason why I came on here, because I always come across these good jobs, but I don't be having the time, and I be like, Lord, I gotta make the time to come on here, because I miss my YouTube family. I miss y'all for real. So I was like, I know it's Christmas, but I had a really relaxing day today, y'all, and I just been really chilling. I cook. It seemed like I've been cooking all day for me and my little girls. And child, we just been chilling. So I was like, let me hop on the computer, and literally these jobs popped up, and I was like, oh God, I gotta get on here on YouTube, because I gotta tell them. Because if I don't do it today, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow and the next day. And that's what's been happening every week. So anyway, so these jobs right here, I never can find jobs for LPN and RN and nationwide, meaning anywhere, located anywhere. And it's LPN and RN. Now listen, I'm gonna put the link. Y'all know how I do. I'm gonna put the link after the live is over. But I'll tell you the company, because I want to help y'all. The company is Cartra Healthcare. So it's C-A-R-T-A, no, C-A-R, oh yeah, that's right, T-A Healthcare. So Carta, I pronounced it wrong. And they're looking for clinical data abstractors. Now, clinical data abstractors is similar to HEDIS. That's why I put in my description box. I talked about HEDIS and utilization review. A lot of nurses always emailing me looking for utilization review jobs, which is remote. A lot of those jobs are remote. And they also looking for HEDIS. Now, the trick in looking for HEDIS jobs is searching for clinical data abstractors, because that's what we do in HEDIS. And y'all know I came up with a bomb class. It's a HEDIS course I created this time last year because everybody was asking me, and it's like I wasn't going into detail. I have a lot of videos on YouTube about HEDIS, and so many people have found me through those videos. Thank y'all. Thank you, YouTube. But it's like I wasn't going into enough like depth into it, and so I created a course for y'all. And it's like a pre-recorded course, so the course is always available. I don't have it out no certain time. Like, the course is always available, and you can just basically I just basically go into detail, tell you, yeah, Carta Healthcare, just like that. And I just basically go in the course. I just give you all the detail, everything you need to know about HEDIS, how to get the job, how to sell yourself in an interview. I break it all the way down in elementary, because yes, clinical data abstractor, correct. I break it all the way down because HEDIS is confusing. Like, when I got in HEDIS, y'all, we did a month and a half of training. And even the seasoned nurses that have been doing HEDIS for a lot of years say it's confusing every year, because every year HEDIS changes. Like, they get new rules, they get more measures added into it, all that stuff. I break all that stuff down to you. I explain everything, like ABC 1, 2, 3. I pretty much teach. I love to teach, and I love to make sure, like, when I used to be a teacher, I was an instructor at a college, so I like people to understand when I teach. And so if I'm not sitting in front of you, it's pre-recorded. So on the course, I make sure you really, really, really understand it. And the course is amazing. And then, once you become a class member, you automatically get discounts, and I send jobs out. So, like, I already sent the email. If you're on my email listing for HEDIS, or if you're a HEDIS class member, I already sent this stuff to you. I also, if I find out, like, you a class member, and they, if I find out you're a class member, and I just remember what state you're licensed in, and I'd be like, oh, so-and-so licensed in this state, and here go a job for them. I just send it to you for free. That's just what I do, because, you just get VIP treatment. And I really do all my clients like that. Once you become a client, and I remember, and you still looking, I know you're actively still looking for a job. And that's one thing I want to talk about. I always do a disclaimer, because, I have turned into this career coach, because, that's how God led me. That's just how things worked out. But I always tell my clients, y'all know I'm spiritual and everything, and I'm all about God. And, God is my dog. I'm his daughter, and we stick beside each other, and I'm going to stand by him. And I tell you, like, a lot of times, I wish when I give you the jobs and I give you the listings, because I provide remote job listings to y'all, and I wish when I provide the jobs to y'all, like, the hiring manager be like, oh, I want that nurse, she bomb, he bomb, and we're gonna hire them automatically, but it don't happen that way. And I have a lot of clients that's happening too, but I tell them it's because this is not their season. And a lot of times, y'all, it's just not your season to be hired. And listen, I have a whole testimony for y'all. Y'all just have no idea, and I can't wait till it's time for me to tell y'all, because it's not time for me to tell y'all right now. But I need you to understand, sometimes it is not your season. This may not be the season at the moment, the month, the year for you to get a remote job. But if you work with me, let me tell you something. I'm going to help you, and I'm going to still continue to send you out these jobs and be like, hey, here goes some more jobs. What you doing? Here goes some tips. What your resume looking like? And if I haven't done your resume, or, I'd be like, okay, and I even did this to my HEDIS class members. I literally sent an email to all my members, everybody that took my course, and I said, send me your resume so I can give you suggestions on your resume. I literally did that because I just want everybody to win. And baby, between September and November, me and my kids were sick. I'm not lying. Every other week. That's another reason I hadn't been on here, because I felt like I had to catch up with life and all that stuff, working nights, and it was just too much going on. But literally, if it wasn't all four of us sick, like me and my 3 younger kids sick, then it was my oldest and one of my twins was sick, then it was like me and one of the same twins kept getting sick, and it was just too much. So, I wasn't able to do a master class. I was going to do a free master class for all my HEDIS class members because I knew HEDIS season was coming up. Recruiters still reach out to me, and recruiters were reaching out to me, and I was like, I gotta get them prepared for HEDIS season because they done took my course. But I couldn't because life was just happening. So I'm gonna email you tips. If you feel like you need to reach out to me and you're not getting something, you can do that. I'm cool with that, for my clients. But sometimes it's just not your season. I just need you to understand that, because I wish I could snap my fingers and be like, girl, listen, sir, king, queen, here go your job. But I cannot do that. So I come on here and give y'all the jobs and give y'all the tips. So they change rules yearly. Oh yeah, they change rules yearly. But the thing about that is, once you do the course or do the class or get the HEDIS job, like, you understand it. You good. Like, once you get it, you good. And then the managers and stuff, they'll tell you, okay, this year for HEDIS season we're doing this and all this. But they prepare you, like, you're very prepared. You go through a good training. Some companies offer training ahead of time, like before the HEDIS season. Once you get hired, they'll offer training for you, which is very smart. I think it's very good. And so they will prepare you. They're really good if you get with a real good company, so. Anywho, okay. So that's one of the jobs I came across. And they only require you to have 2 years clinical abstraction experience. I talk about that. I know it sounds so fancy, but y'all, don't let these words like scare you or intimidate you. That's why I did the course, so I could break down exactly what the heck they mean. And oh yeah, and if you get my course, y'all, if y'all get my HEDIS course, so like, you get a free excuse me, you get a free remote nursing list. So I have all these jobs on this remote list. Nursing remote list, or whatever jobs you want. I mean, maybe you're not in healthcare, because I've had people that reached out to me that wasn't in healthcare, but they could become a abstractor, which you can. It depends on the companies, and it depends on what they're looking for. So like, if you have experience in healthcare administration, you're not a licensed nurse, you can still get in these jobs. So FYI, I've noticed a lot of companies want you to come with HEDIS experience already. Listen, I hate that very much. So that's what I be teaching y'all in my class. That's another thing I teach, because like, if you look at my HEDIS playlist, I really break it down in those HEDIS videos, but they do. So in my course, I tell you exactly how to sell yourself. That's what I mean by selling yourself, because the recruiters, and y'all, sometimes the recruiters, they're focused on just HEDIS, so they can't look at your resume. All they looking for is you to have HEDIS. So like, when I got hired with HEDIS, right, I had a recruiter find me that I had already, in 2017, I had already applied for HEDIS, and I didn't know what HEDIS was, y'all. Back in the day, it was paying like $25 an hour. That was good money as an LPN back then. So I was like, oh, this is good. Monday through Friday, I'm not on my feet. So I applied. I didn't know what the heck HEDIS was. I did not get that job, okay? I didn't know. So he called me back, and he was like a year later, and he was like, you done worked at this job, you done did this job. I had done did 2 jobs that I could get the HEDIS job for. It was very similar to HEDIS, very similar. And he the one that taught me that. And so that's why I always tell people, but you got to have a real good recruiter, because a lot of recruiters are just looking for the word HEDIS on your resume. And I mean, they want to make sure like you, and then they'll say, oh, you have HEDIS experience. What measures have you worked with? And then they want to make sure you understand. So it's like they stick to a script. Then you have other recruiters like my recruiter that reached out to me, and I actually got hired and everything. And they sent me, so I got hired with them, and then they sent me over to the insurance company's hiring manager. So I had to have 2 interviews. And so they were good. Like, he like made sure my resume had all the specific stuff I needed to have. This is how I know how to help people get jobs, because my recruiter helped me. And then when I was looking for other jobs, I had another lady who did the same thing like I do. She's a nurse. She's a nurse practitioner, and she did this on Instagram, and I reached out to her and she taught me. And then she was so cool. She started sending me her clients because she wanted to work with nurse practitioners only. So I started helping. Like, she gave me all her nurse clients, not all of them, but she referred them over to me, and then she just worked with nurse practitioner students, and I had the nurses. But she, I learned from her, and I had already knew that, because it's like, if you want a specific job, you got to make sure your resume reflect that, right? I talk about that all the time. But my shower had scared me, y'all. I had some on my shower. Oh God, okay. So anyway, yeah, you want to make sure, if you don't have prior HEDIS experience, that you know how to sell yourself to these recruiters, because 9 out of 10, they're the first people that you're going to get through. You don't get to the hiring manager right away. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Everybody's using recruiters now, especially for HEDIS, because you're mostly going through agencies to get the HEDIS course. Now, the HEDIS job, some of them, the insurance companies, they do put that on their websites, So if you're looking for a HEDIS type job, a job similar to HEDIS, that's year round, like this isn't a contract job right here that I'm giving y'all. This is a job with the company, straight with the company. HEDIS, that's another thing you have to think about. HEDIS is a contract. You can get it extended. Once you get your HEDIS experience, you could get another HEDIS job. It just depends on what they're looking for. Like, I remember when I was looking for HEDIS jobs, again, after I had finished that season with the other company, they were looking for me to have like so many years experience. And I'm like, well, I got this experience right here, what you see. And this is what I know. And I finished, me and my partner, because they partners us up in teams. And we was the first one to get done with our stuff. Like, so listen, I have this, you got to sell yourself to these people. So unfortunately, yeah, they do look, but not all of them. They don't care. They just be looking for you to have like a few years experience in nursing, because that's what it's basically about. Medical review nurse, y'all, is another keyword to use if you're looking for HEDIS. Medical review nurse, because that's what you're doing as a HEDIS nurse. You do 3 different jobs. Overreader, if you type overreader in, y'all, overreader is another one. Even people that's not licensed nurses can be an overreader. Okay, so make sure those are different things, different titles that fall under HEDIS, but sometimes they'll hire you separate from that. So make sure you put that in too. Overreaders get paid a little less though, just so you know. Okay, so that's the first job I had found. The one that I had talked about, the clinical data abstraction. Oh, make sure you leave a like when you come in, okay? Thank you. Welcome. All right, so the next one, I'm trying to find it, y'all, Lord. I was trying to make sure I kept these things up, because sometimes, oh, I know what I said. Sometimes I be losing them. So this is an actual HEDIS job that I found, and it's through let me see who it's through. Oh no, that's an idea. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go back. That's something totally separate that I found. Hold up. It ain't gonna take me long. Okay. So here's another HEDIS, and this one is under medical review nurse, okay? And it's but this is through a company called Allswells. Now, I have never heard of these companies. So if you come across a company, please make sure that you look them up on LinkedIn. Y'all, if you don't have no LinkedIn profile, please get a LinkedIn profile. excuse me, when I started working HEDIS, that's when I started getting a lot of recruiters reaching out to me. And I started like doing videos. I come home and be like, man, I got to get these videos out to let people know that these companies hiring. Recruiters started emailing me, sending me messages. I'm like, I'm in an active season of HEDIS. I can't come work for y'all, because they were still looking for nurses. So even though it starts in January, they'll hire in the middle of the season if they don't have enough nurses. And the companies have to have so many nurses, because so the purpose of HEDIS, to make sure that your clients, your members, because they're not patients when you're a HEDIS, but the members of the insurance companies are being compliant. So making sure they're getting their mammograms, they're getting their colonoscopies, they're getting their pap smears. All that stuff is very important. The kids are getting their shots. Okay, the diabetic patients are getting their eye exams and all that stuff done. That's what he is, but it's a whole list of different. That's just a few of them. So as nurses, we go in and we read the medical charts, and we looking through Billy Joe medical chart, and we requesting medical records. And once you receive it, you looking through 30 pages. That's one member. You got like hundreds of members. That's one. So you have hundreds of members in a short amount of time that you have to audit the records. And so these insurance companies have to have this. They get dinged, they get in trouble. You have to have this stuff done, right? And so that's what we do as the nurses. And so medical review nurse is what it is. And an overreader is what I was talking about. So an overreader, they're just overreading. They're just reading over the medical record. Very simple. It's just like a fancy word. It's not fancy, but it's overreader. That's all you're doing. It's just literally reading through the chart. That's what we do as nurses. That's why I said anybody can, if you're a nurse, you can be a HEDIS nurse, because HEDIS is just a fancy tool that the term HEDIS, but as a nurse, we read our patients' charts all the time and find out information. And that's what you're doing as a nurse. So, as an overreader. So that's the other job I came across, y'all. I was just so excited because I never come across RN and LPN nationwide jobs ever. I never. And that company I just gave y'all, listen, y'all better go to that company. I promise I just seen a whole bunch of jobs. I'm not lying. A whole bunch, not just that one. I mean, a whole bunch of different positions available for RN, LPN, remote. Yeah. So, and most of the jobs pay up to $33 and $38, depending on your experience. So they'll say 28 to 38. That means like for LPN, it's normally 28 to 33 an hour, and then for RN, I don't know the lower scale for RN, but the higher scale is 38. It just depends. Some jobs pay higher than that. Some pay up to 40. It depends on the company, and I found out it depends on the company and the location. So cost of living, everything is different. Do y'all have any questions? I'm so happy to see y'all on here. I really am. I hope y'all are doing good. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, a good holiday. I hope you didn't have to work. If you work, you didn't work too hard, and all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna be coming up with some more videos, y'all. I just had to put this one out here right quick for y'all. Oh, that's 22 minutes already. My goodness. Okay. But I just wanted to put this stuff on here so I could tell y'all, because I miss y'all, and I be wanting to hook y'all up and all that stuff like that. Okay, so if y'all don't have no other questions, oh my God, guess what, y'all? Y'all know for a year, so normally what I say at the end of my videos, I be like, and no matter your adversities, remember you are an overcomer. I used to say no matter your adversities, always look good going through them, because that's true. But sometimes I feel like you look good, you feel good, but sometimes you just have them days. And so then I started saying no matter your adversities, you are an overcomer. Because, overcoming is the name of my book, y'all. And I finished my book. My book is complete. That's why I've been quiet on here on YouTube, because I've been trying to get a lot of things done. And that's one of my things I got done. So I'm so excited, and it's more to come. Like, y'all, this is our year. This is our year. I'm not talking about in 24. I mean, like, this is our year. It's the 25th. We still have some days left. So I don't know what you may be going through, but whatever you may be going through, remember you still have days left. And it's greater days is on the other side of whatever you're going through. Believe my words and stay faithful. Keep praying. Keep trusting. And know you are not alone, because when we be going through stuff, we think we're alone because it's like I'm the only one going through that. Nobody ain't going to understand. But really, people understand. And they also going through the same thing. Are they going through similarities of what you're going through? So remember, you are overcoming, and baby, you're gonna overcome that thing, okay? All right. Okay, y'all. So I see y'all next time. Hopefully, sometime this week. It won't be another month, but or another 2 months, because I haven't went live in a while. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, and I'll see y'all again next time. Bye, y'all.